Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm Kevin Lopez back again from Personal Tutor. The poem today that I'm going to explain you is On Killing a Tree by G.V. Patel. Now this is a beautiful poem that actually has got a theosophical side if we go ahead and read between the lines. The poem is all about cutting a tree and letting the people know that a simple jab of an axe or a knife cut would never go ahead and give anything else or hurt the tree that has long grown and got its roots deepened inside the earth. To go ahead and cut a tree, we need to go ahead and uproot it or cut the roots. It's only then that the tree would be withering out. My friends, if we go ahead and look at the theosophical point of this poem, we would really find a lot of points. But here, the main crux of the poem is the motherland, the love, and many other things. There are many explanations given by many experts. I would go ahead and explain you in brief a few. The first explanation on killing a tree is the tree is depicted to be a person, and the roots, the land has been his nationality. Now, a simple jab, that is a simple hit to a person or his nation, would never go ahead and hurt, since a nation has got up and built up since ages and now carried a legacy and created its own nationality. A simple jab, that is a simple wound or a hurt or a hit to the nation, would definitely not go ahead and affect its citizens. But yes, if somebody goes ahead and hurts the roots, that is the base of the nationality, the ethics involved, the societal way involved, definitely it would be a turning point for the nation to go ahead and feel it. The next explanation that we can go ahead and get it is love. My friends, yes, definitely the love in the mankind is the basic crux of the bond that we share with each other and the bond that we share in a called the togetherness of the world. A simple hatred, a simple feeling can never work up against the love or the feeling. We really need to go ahead and find the reason for the love shared. Yes, once the poison of the hatred gets inside our heads, the poison of feelings gets inside our head, we really go ahead and lose it. We would really go ahead and find things running around haywire if we forget the bondness, the oneness that we do have. Says there are sort of things that this could be compared to exactly. As the Christian theology says, there are many references to the vine and the branches. The Christians believe that the Jesus is the vine and the people are the branches. Exactly. So people are actually, people go ahead and once they disconnect to the vine, they go ahead and they die. So this is the main explanation. Some other things that we got is same. The root is the love that would happen if the love was removed. These are a few explanations that we can go ahead and think about this poem in a theosophical way. I'll go ahead and explain a few questions and answers for you on being. Can a simple jab of knife kill a tree? Why not? Well, definitely. A simple jab of knife cannot kill a tree because the tree has taken his own time, ages, decades to grow up into a strong tree. His roots have gone ahead deep down in the soil and are actually giving it a firm base. So simple jab of knife would do nothing wrong to a tree. Now the next question is, how has the tree grown to its full size? Lists the words suggestive of its life and activity. The unchecked growth of the tree has let it mature to the full size. Yes, definitely, my friends. We actually went ahead and let it flourish. We went ahead and let it live a life of its own, spread out its branches, go ahead and give it out the whole manner. Thus, the tree went ahead and took ample amount of sunlight. We went ahead and took ample amount of air and roots. So that is the thing basically that we are talking about. The tree actually being a strong part cannot be hurt so soon. Now, bleeding bark. What does the bleeding bark refer to? It actually goes ahead that whenever a tree is hurt or has got a bit of scars on it, it automatically sends out, the bark automatically excretes the liquid or any gum or something like that. Thus, that mark is called a bleeding bark. Yes, there are bleeding barks in the society as well. There are bleeding barks in the nationality as well. We need to go ahead and remember the jabs that we have heard, the jabs that we have received while building up a nation. So we need to keep a track of those building marks that our country has gone ahead and received. Anchoring earth. What does the anchoring earth term mean? Anchoring earth, basically anchor, is something that puts a ship on a hole and makes a firm stick to the ground. That's what is referred to the roots. My friends, the roots here is actually recognized by the societal values, the tradition, the culture that is involved in a country. These are the anchoring points that we actually have rooted in the main depths of our nation. We need to realize the anchoring earth, the roots of a tree are resembling the culture and the various things that I've mentioned over here. The strength of the tree, where does actually the strength lies in? The poet actually asks us, if you want to snap a tree, we need to go ahead and hit to the strength of the tree. The strength of the tree actually lies in its roots. The value of a country, the value of the citizens actually lie in the nationality, in the tradition, in the societal values that are involved in the building up of the nation. So, if you want to go ahead and uproot a tree, my friends, I would request you to understand between the lines. If you want to go ahead and uproot a tree, you need to snap it from the roots. I guess you get it. If you want to go ahead and hurt a nationality or a nation, you need to go ahead and hurt its traditional values. You need to eradicate those things. It's only then that one would be successful to go ahead and eradicate a nation at all. The last question is, the tree is finally killed when its roots are uprooted. Yeah, so how the tree is killed basically. The values, the reforms, the changes, the equality involved in the nationality, these things when hampered give out a major remorse. We actually go ahead and lose the nationality, we lose the basics, we lose the tradition. That is how a tree is killed finally. Now here the poet goes ahead and actually hits upon the roots of our nation. G.V. Patel, being an Indian, goes ahead and works up on the former foreign culture being involved in our nation. He likes to go ahead and reminds us remorsefully and guiltfully about the traditions that we are losing and changing up on the things that are being fed to us through the modern era and the modernization involved globally. This was a basic crux from my end about this poem. If you want to know something about it, just comment it below. If you want to know something about personal tutors, you can click the button about us. You can get the data online. You can get it in a pen drive on request. And I'll be happy to serve you once again. Thank you very much. Signing off, Kevin Lopez.